Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we will discuss dosage compensation in animals which have XX and XY type of sex determination and which have XX and X no type of sexual determination. Here you can see that this XX is female. Female have two copy of X chromosome, but male have one copy. This Y chromosome is very short chromosome, which have very few genes. So here you can see that in both XX and XY and XX X naught, female have two copy of X chromosome, but male have one copy of X chromosome. So if female have two copy of X chromosome, then it will have double genes than male. So suppose this X chromosome have 100 genes. Now female have two X chromosome. So female have 200 genes, but male have one X chromosome. It will only have 100 genes. So there is clear difference between gene dose, and this difference between gene dose in male and female can be lethal or detrimental, because during development dose of the gene will produce protein, or you can say that dose of protein, gene product is protein, should be equal between male and female. So this dose of genes or dose of proteins, so obviously there are gene on chromosome, so the gene will make proteins. So the dose of these proteins should be equal between male and female. How it is achieved? In animals, the mechanism by which these animals equalizes the dose of X-linked genes in male and female is called dosage compensation. So what is dosage compensation? Dosage compensation is a mechanism by which animal, or you can say organism, which equalizes the dose of X-linked gene. We know that in female the dose is double from male. So how this dose is equalizes? So there should be a mechanism. There must be a mechanism by which this dose will be equalizes, because this difference in dose is very detrimental during development. So mechanism by which this dose of X-linked gene is equalized in male and female is called dosage compensation. So how this is achieved? We have three different hypotheses. Three hypotheses regarding this equalization of dose. So we know that in X or XY or XX X naught type of sexual determination. So suppose this is X chromosome. In case of female, there are two X chromosomes. In case of male, there is only X chromosome. So first thing, the first hypothesis says that one chromosome of female is inactivated. So these are two X chromosomes and this is female. So here in female, one chromosome is deactivated or inactivated. It will not produce any protein. So here you can see that, suppose here on that chromosome there are 100 genes, and there are also 100 genes on that chromosome. This is also X, and this is in male. So here, when this chromosome is inactivated, it is no longer producing any protein. So here those become equals. 100 genes are there and 100 are there. So this is first hypothesis. This hypothesis says that female have 2 X chromosome, out of 2, any one will be inactivated. So now those become equal. Another second hypothesis says that we have 2 X chromosome in female and 1 in male. So suppose in a day this chromosome, X chromosome, is producing 100 proteins. This X is also producing 100 protein. And this is also X. This is X of XX of female. This is X of male. So when this is also producing 100, but when it becomes hyperactive and it doubles its activity. Doubles its activity. It doubles its activity means now it is producing 200 proteins. So by doubling its activity, now the X chromosome of male become hyperactive and it doubles its activity. By doubling its activity, it equalizes the gene product of male and female. So here this female is producing 200 proteins. Now this single X chromosome in male become hyperactive and it produces 200 gene product, which is pretty equal to the amount of gene product that is produced by female. So this is second hypothesis. This hypothesis says that X chromosome in male doubles its activity and compensate or equalizes the gene product of male and female. So this is second hypothesis. Now coming to the third hypothesis. This third hypothesis says that we know that female have XX and male is only X. Now these chromosome, 2 chromosome of female reduces its activity to half. Suppose this X chromosome in male, it is producing 100 proteins. They are also producing 100. But when they reduce their activity to half, now it is producing 50 proteins. Now it is producing 50, which is pretty equal to this. So this is achieved. Third hypothesis says that female X chromosomes, there are 2 X chromosomes in female, which reduces its activity to half. So when they reduce its activity to half, then they will equalize their gene product to the male X. So it is achieved by these 3 hypotheses. So regarding dosage compensation, there are 3 hypotheses. First hypothesis says that 1 X of female is inactivated because it have 2 X chromosome. If one is activated, those become equal. Second hypothesis says that 1 X of male become hyperactive and it will produce double. It will double its activity. And now when it will double its activity, you can say that it will match the amount of that produced by 2 X chromosome. Third hypothesis says that 2 X chromosome of female reduces their activity to half and now they will match to the X chromosome of male. And very interesting thing is that all 3 hypotheses are true. This hypothesis, first, in which X chromosome is inactivated, is found in mammals. And the second hypothesis, which say that X chromosome in male doubles its activity, it is found in fruit fly. And third hypothesis that says that 2 female X chromosome will reduce its activity to half, it is found in C. elegans. So all 3 hypotheses are true, but they are found in different group of organisms. So this is found in mammals, it is found in fruit fly, Drosophila, it is found in C. elegans. So what is dosage compensation? We know that in XX, XY and XX, X naught type of sex determination, there is problem in gene dose because female have double gene dose and that is detrimental. So how It is equalized. It is equalized by these three hypotheses. One says that inactivation of one, another says that hyperactivation of one, and third says that reducing its activity to half. So this is dosage compensation. Dosage compensation is a mechanism by which animals equalize the dose of X-linked gene in male and female. This is called dosage compensation.